am very excited for this recipe because it is a rainy Sunday day here where I live, and there's nothing better than macaroni and cheese. So today we are making 5-ingredient mac and cheese. Now, again, this original recipe calls for a Instapot. I don't have one, so I'm using my trusty Le Creuset Dutch oven. I already started boiling the water. The recipe is very simple, self-explanatory. Very excited about that. So we got the water boiling. Elbow pasta. I did use 4 cups of water. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that simmer. Once that's completed, in goes 4 cups of shredded mild cheddar cheese. I have 8 ounces of heavy whipping cream, not condensed milk, 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm excited about this. I love mac and cheese. While this is cooking, the reason I want to do this is brain aneurysms are absolutely devastating, and they're like that. Mom did survive hers. She lived for 20 years. No easy feat what she went through. One of the most strongest women I've ever met, ever known. I'm so proud to have her as my mother. It's so devastating when it happens. I mean, she was fine. She was outside having a glass of wine, and then she came in. That was it. She had a stroke and an aneurysm. They happen so fast, and the survival rate is not. We're incredibly lucky to have the father that we have. He supported her, he took care of her, he was there in the hospital with her every single day. And then finally, after she was released from the hospital a year later, he brought her home, and we had in-home hospice and healthcare. Most people are not able to do that. And, you know, and then he took her to the doctors, and, you know, all over Florida, Jacksonville, Orlando, and kept her alive for 20 years. I mean, with her own will, of course, she kept herself alive for myself, my father, and my sister. But most of the time, that's not the case. Someone is just having a glass of wine, and then that's it. Or you're talking to your friend, and then boom, it hits. And it's devastating, it's fast. So my whole goal with this is to not only raise awareness, but I want the channel to grow. And then eventually I want to start a GoFundMe, so that way we can give back to those who have suffered from a brain aneurysm, and or pay funeral costs, or donate, or do whatever we possibly can to help alleviate any financial burden to those who have suffered, or let's just say it's a single mom or father, and the child now has no parent and they want to go to college. I want us to be able to pay for their college. That's what I want this to be. I'm not an influencer. I don't have a desire to be an influencer. This is genuinely a way to raise awareness, grow a community, and give back. And then eventually start a foundation. That is my plan. Pray to God for his guidance and his help, and I hope that this all works out. All right, mac and cheese has been cooking for, I don't know, maybe 10-ish minutes. Pour in heavy whipping cream. There goes that, and then, geez Louise. Butter is good. We're gonna mix all that together. And then now, for the star of the show, 4 cups of cheddar cheese. David, you have to fold in the cheese. Fold in the cheese. It does look so good, and it smells so good. It is heavily seasoned, for anyone complains, but I do love a little crushed red pepper. of looks like the mac and cheese you would get in the cafeteria. Simple, homemade, well, not homemade, store-bought, but a simple, easy mac and cheese for this rainy Sunday.